Hey guys,
What up, y'all?
What's up?
technical difficulties.
We had some shit. Some gremlins got into the engines of the fucking oil room.
Well, we're old as fuck, and technology is definitely not on our fucking side, y'all. Sorry.
No, we still use 8-tracks, kids.
Hey, my internet is still dial-up, y'all.
Hey, Grandma, get off the phone. I'm trying to do a podcast here.
Grandma,
Hey, Grandma, even though it's after 9, I don't care if your calls are free. Get off the phone.
Grandma, internet isn't on your top 5. Hang up the phone.
I hear you. Well, anywho, since I started and I was talking to myself, but let me start here. I went to Philly to go see the Hair Nation Festival at Philly, and it had Jack Russell's Great White, Bullet Boys, and Enough's Enough. I've seen Enough's Enough at Fishhead Cantina. Then I seen him at Philly, and they signed it for me. Some of the members of the Bullet Boys also as well. Of course, they were hired guns, but anywho, this guy on the other hand, the singer, different story. But we'll leave that one out.
Tale for a different day, huh, Kyle?
Yeah, but anyway, I paid $20 to meet the drummer for Bullet Boys because I could have sworn I remember him playing in a band before, and his name is Tiny. If anybody remembers Tiny, I love you, Tiny.
Hey, is that the bad guys from? Is that the bad guy from like Friday?
No.
Look,
Is that the burnt up dude from House of Thousand Corpses?
Yeah.
No.
I like cereal.
I got his drum head.
Nice.
And it says Kyle Rock Soldier. Man, I love your jacket, which I was wearing the jean vest at the time. If you haven't watched the previous episode, that was the vest I was wearing. Bullet Boys 2018. Tiny with the autograph. If you can see it. If you can't, I'm sorry. I need a new camera.
Hey, man, you heard him about his jacket? Go watch the further episodes. Watch the ones before it. Keep going. Keep going until you just can't stand it, until you realize that me and Will are almost the same person, except I wear a front and forward hat and he wears a bandana. It's the difference. There's
a big difference.
He's not lying.
I'm sorry.
I got and another thing, if anybody wants to know,
I want to know.
I am on this album.
Fucking right. I
am on this album. I am on the music video of Where Did You Go by Enough's Enough. If you look it on YouTube at 1:50, you will see this mug.
That mug?
Kyle's trying to say he made it to the big time.
I did, and I was waiting in line, and yep. But yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome, dude.
But yeah, track 3, Where Did You Go? I'm in the music video. Actually, me and my girlfriend are in the music video. We were waiting in line to get into Philly, and Chips Enough was filming stuff for the music video. Sorry, Joe.
No. I wasn't trying to be rude, Kyle. So
you're good. Go ahead.
So I have a question.
Yes.
All the metalheads out there, when you guys make a band album, how come you guys have to stand exactly at the same 45-degree angle with your legs?
Where's the lie in that, though?
Yeah, right there. Kyle, open the cover again. Dude, look at that shit. You shouldn't be crossing like the Backstreet Boys.
No, you took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm sorry, Kyle. As you were, buddy. I'm sorry.
You are good, but I'm in the music video for Where Did You Go? Like I said, I'm a big Enough's Enough fan. And when the photographer was like, look, guys, you guys are going to be in this music video. Is it cool? If not, you can step out. You'll get your place back in line. I'm like, I want to be in Enough's Enough music video. Come on. But anyway, you can see me at a minute 50 if anybody cares.
Care about it. Go listen.
Kyle, you're gonna have to post that to your YouTube page.
I will.
Create a
Minute
link
50.
for it.
But
Hell yeah.
Very, very good.
yep. And then
You
what's
are
that?
my spirit animal, homie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, I will go this route. That is that. In 2022 at the M3 Rockfest, I seen Tesla.
Nice.
Nice. That's actually a good one.
That is a very good one.
And the funny thing is, it says Baltimore, Maryland. They were at Columbia. Columbia and Baltimore are two different places.
Two different areas,
I was going to say.
But anywho, Tesla.
That was in the details, right?
Yep.
Right.
And then I seen, here's another obscure band, if anybody knows who this band is, XYZ.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, dude.
Rocks Inside Out. Yep, Inside
They're
Out. That's
Goldie,
really
man.
cool. That was really cool. That was my first time seeing them. Got that at the merch stand. Now this one is a very controversial piece. But I got it for the two members of this band. I prefer the other version of this band, but it's Riley's LA Guns. This is the first M3 after the pandemic, folks. We all got back together and we enjoyed ourselves and margaritas and Jack and Cokes and Michelob's. So let's just say 4th of July weekend, I was passed out on the lawn seats. So,
Bro, you make me reminisce.
I don't remember this much.
The day I talked to you, Kyle.
Thank you. But it was July 4th of 2021. I got this autograph at the merch stand. There's Kelly Nichols, who is one of my favorite bass players who got me into playing bass. And I have a picture with him. I was half drunk. I had a margarita in my hand. I'm like, Kelly, I want a picture. So he came over. And
yeah, dude.
we got a funny thing is I used my girlfriend as a scout. So I was sitting there watching the band and I'm like, anybody down there yet? Anybody down there?
Oh,
And she's like, I see two old guys with black hair. And I'm like, I must go and see.
I must enter.
I was like two old guys with black hair. Come to find out it was Steve Riley, R.I.P.
Oh, if I can just interject a side note here.
Go ahead.
Great band that I have to share with you guys.
Okay.
It may be for a specific group, but I recommend it to everybody because these guys are fucking phenomenal and you really need to give them a chance. They're called Levels. And they're from Australia. They really are like they have this song called it's called Breed.
Okay.
It's they are really just a beautifully unique band, and I really think like if any like our fans of this channel, look, man, if we're doing this podcast, so we're trying to tell you listen to some good shit instead of listening to that fucking on the radio shit where they sing about fucking Escalades.
Escalades.
Wasn't my strongest moment, was it? But check that band out, like for real. Levels.
I will definitely check them out when I get off of this episode for sure.
Sorry, guys.
You're good, but yeah.
Great one, dude.
And then I seen Warrant there, and then I pretty much followed. I if you guys haven't noticed, I'm a big Warrant guy. So I went to the York State Fair, and I seen Warrant.
Oh no.
Kyle, you froze again.
I got more. I'm done. I'm going home.
You're not frozen
Okay.
now.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, dude. I'm listening.
Anywho, I went to go see Warrant in York State Fair, and I got their autograph for the 30th anniversary of Cherry Pie. Technically, it was 31 because of the pandemic. They were celebrating their 30th anniversary. Just saying. And they did the dirty, and then they did the Dirty 30 for the Filthy Stinking Rotten, Filthy Stinking Rich tour. So they did Cherry Pie at M3. They played the full album of Cherry Pie from beginning to end. And then they played at the York State Fair. They did a mix of both albums, but I got this at the York State Fair.
Dude, you really are a blast from the past, Kyle.
And this is a one thing that I love and dear to my heart. I hope one day, if I have a son or a daughter, I don't know why I said it like that, daughter.
My son, daughter.
But this piece is one of my favorites. I was shocked that I seen this band, and I actually made it kind of 80-ish. But I hope that if I have a son or a daughter, that they will enjoy this piece when their old man goes away.
You're killing me.
But I've seen Anthrax.
Oh shit!
So I took pictures on my cell phone, and then I developed them, and then I put them in a frame. There's the ticket.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been wanting to see Anthrax for years.
Yeah, Will said fuck Kiss. This was right up there. I wanted to save this one for last.
That's
Bro,
fucking
that was amazing. Hey, can we guys remember that Anthrax album where they attempted new metal?
Yes.
Yes, but
Okay, I see y'all's reaction.
Kyle froze again.
Kyle, come back, homie.
Kyle, you gotta fix your Wi-Fi.
oh,
Is your Wi-Fi good? Are you on Wi-Fi? And we lost Kyle again. Y'all, look, like I said, we are old fucking people. Kyle, when it comes to technology, is even older than us. So we apologize ahead of time, guys. Kyle's, if y'all can see Kyle's, when y'all see Kyle's face,
I'm
right
fine.
now,
Everything's
There you are.
there you are.
It's all right, dude. It's all right. Technical difficulties, y'all. It comes when you
What were you saying about? What are you talking about? Anthrax's album of Stomp 442.
That may have been it.
Damn, Kyle.
I think that was it.
Proud of
Kyle
you,
knows
homie.
his shit. Kyle knows his shit.
Oh, Anthrax is one of my favorite bands.
Damn,
They're
homie.
my favorite
You
thrash
really
band. They are my
good job, dude.
Thank you. They were my first thrash band I got into. Funny thing is, I got into them backwards. I got into Anthrax first, and then I got into Judas Priest because I heard Scott Ian's influences. Yeah, so it's kind of funny that Scott Ian's influences were Judas Priest. So when I was watching interviews and reading the magazines, because I used to just go to grocery stores and just read the magazines because I was too poor to buy the magazine, so I would just read it and then put it back onto the rack. So I was just reading so much stuff. Like I was saying, as a metalhead, I was like, Anthrax, like Judas Priest, I gotta check out this band.
Oh, dude. I think like I know this isn't everybody's favorite, but like Anthrax made this album in the late 90s that was new metal. Kyle, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Stomp 442.
Yep. Thank you, buddy.
Big baller. It's a dumb album cover, but
it was very conceptual, wasn't it?
Yes.
It really was. I think it was one of those albums where I think like they were trying to keep up, but at the same time, like they didn't need to.
No, they were just going with the times. It was just, that's what everybody did.
I mean, like,
yeah.
Granted, the late 90s was literally a new genre of metal was invented.
I pretty much call the 90s. I do call them the dreadful 90s, like I said on the previous episode.
When it comes
but like,
the
90s for me was nowhere. There was like no like path. Like there wasn't like you got to come here, you got to come here. But everybody's like, well, I want to experiment this, and I'll put this in here. Like I want to listen to polka and
Yeah, polka.
it's like okay, polka metal. All right, let's put it on there. I think the record companies were losing. They were making ideas.
Well, I think the 90s, like in my opinion anyway, and because the 90s music, even to this day, still influenced me. Like,
right. Totally.
I think it was such a creative period for music. Like, I think like everybody kind of caught on. Like when Korn came out with fucking Follow the Leader, Korn really did like, and nobody likes to give them credit because they're Korn and because of how deep in solitude their lyrics and their meaning was.
Mm-hmm.
But when you like listen to actual, like when you listen to Follow the Leader top to bottom, it really is like it's fucking masterpiece.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
that's like some of the grunge bands, like Alice in Chains, and they were glam bands before they became what they were. I mean, they were low key glam bands, and they loved the glam, but then they changed and.
Bro, like when Lane Stanley made fucking Man in a Box, like the only person to use a Vox box, my metalheads out there, if anybody's a musician, you know what I'm talking about. A Vox box was this thing that it was an instrument, like a pedal that hooked up to your guitar. Yeah, you got it, Kyle. I see you, bro. Yeah. I love you, bro. It was, and Lane Stanley was able to master that to such like a calibrated degree. So he like listened to Man in a Box. It was hard to believe that this guy was strung out 94% of the time singing.
Actually, I have to have a confession. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. But last night, thank you, Father Will. Last night before I went to bed, I listened to Nutshell before I went to bed.
Nutshell is an amazing.
Nutshell is a great song. Great song.
Yeah.
Chef's Kiss.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear the emotion, the pain that Stanley is dealing with in that song. But I went to sleep to it, but it's so phenomenal. That EP, Jars and Flies, is a phenomenal EP. And it's like, oh, Kyle, you you're a glamour, so that music killed. It's like
no, that's
in my eyes, Alice in Chains wasn't a grunge band. They were a heavy metal band. Because you know why? They had solos. Nirvana was looking at their shoes.
Absolutely.
You see that? That's for Nirvana fans. We're losing so many subscribers. I'm sorry, guys.
No, man. Dude,
no, I can agree
the
with
attitude of this episode.
But it's just, I feel that Alice in Chains is a heavy metal band more than a grunge band. But people do call them a grunge band. I mean, the big four of grunge was Nirvana, Alice in Chains, or was it only three? I think it's big three. And then
I think music evolves with time. So when also Will.
Okay.
We haven't gotten to your list yet, so sorry about that, buddy.
I'm sorry, but that's my last thing. But this was my last thing. I took the pictures on my cell phone and I developed them, and then I got a guitar pick from Scott Ian, which the back says "Do not sell on fucking eBay," and then a Frank Bello pick, which was weird because Frank Bello does not play picks, but he threw out picks anyway. And then this is the
ticket. Rather stupid, ain't it?
I know. I hate that. I'm not a big fan of it. But I paid $33 for this ticket. And March 1st, Thursday, March 1st, 2018 at 7 p.m. It was the Anthrax Killswitch Engage tour with Havoc. It was called the Killthrax tour, which I've seen Havoc. I've told Will this story. I've seen Havoc.
Kyle froze again. Yay!
Ladies
There
and
we go.
gentlemen,
Not again.
welcome back, bro.
Dude, I bet you it's snowing now. I bet you it's snowing. That's why.
It probably
It's
No.
supposed to get snow.
Kyle isn't saying this, but he's sequestered himself in fucking northern Alaska.
Yes.
I
He's,
am. I am.
he's
Kyle,
I-
you're
the
frozen and
first.
pixelated. Very, very bad. You're frozen and pixelated. Pretty bad.
Right
Kyle-
now, right now as we speak.
Yes. We can hear you, but
Alright.
we can't see you.
Good. But anywho, so I'm gonna put this shit down before I go on a rampage. Anthrax, I paid $33 to see Anthrax and Killswitch Engage. I'm gonna go real quick so Will can go. I seen Havoc, they were phenomenal. Anthrax, Chef's Kiss, Killswitch Engage. I said, I'm out. See you next year.
Nice. I want to go back to the Alice in Chains subject. Alice in Chains is definitely one of my favorite bands of the 90s.
Do you count them as a grunge band? Or do you count them as a heavy metal band? I mean, I count
They
them as a
can
heavy
go either way.
I
mean,
agree
me
with Will.
personally,
I'm with
me
him.
personally, I'll lean them towards grunge because they, in my opinion, they were part of that
Well,
big three of grunge.
True.
They were more like hard rock than anything.
Yeah, but
True.
honestly, I'm as you guys have heard in previous episodes, I'm going to Welcome to Rockville this year in May. Alice in Chains is one of the bands that's going to be there. I'm excited to see them because I've never seen.
I gotta
Alice
get
in
a train.
Chains, but it's not.
It's not
It's
like
not the original.
yeah.
No. What's his
It's
name?
not the original
What's
band.
his name? Because they had an album way back in the day.
You talking about their new lead singer?
Well,
They
the
had
new singer killed it with fucking Man in a Box.
Yes.
I gotta send y'all that video. That shit was killer.
Give me 1 second.
I forget his name, and I forget they had one album I think was out in like 2016, 2017 or something like that.
But you gotta think they're probably
Are you
fucking millionaires
Are you
by
talking about
now.
William DeVoe?
The black dude, excuse my
Yeah,
French.
William-
folks.
Well,
William
no,
DeVoe?
he had an afro, right? And
Yeah.
It's William DeVoe.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
that
like,
guy killed it, man.
yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited to see them, but it's like, not Lane Stanley. It's not Lane Stanley.
Like I said,
Staley.
the only person that's standing strong in the band is Jerry Cantrell.
Yeah.
He's the only original member. But like I said, there's some glam bands that I've seen that only has one member, and they're still going strong with different members and stuff. They're still doing it.
Well, I mean, I think that's like the beauty of it. Wouldn't you think? Like,
Yeah.
like I mean, like I think if a band like Alice in Chains, you got to think when they were conceived, man. You got to think of like the competition that they had in mind at the time. Like they had Nirvana, like they had Nirvana. They had bands like Ultra Spank. They had bands like fucking Puddle of Mud. Puddle of Mud has been out. Like most people don't realize this. Puddle of Mud were out in '92.
Mhm.
Like they had Korn. They had all these different kind of hemispheres.
Jeremy.
And it like when it came down to like, and when like truly we lost someone. Like I feel the same way about like when we lost Chris Cornell. Like
That was a big one. That was a really big one.
because that guy was like that motherfucker was a soul. He was.
I have an Alice Cooper album. Him and Chris Cornell did a duet together on Alice Cooper's solo album. It's the Alice Cooper's '94 album. I have it. And I forgot to mention it because, like I said, I have so many CDs, I just didn't feel like digging. But Last Temptation is the Alice Cooper album, and there's a song with Chris Cornell on it, and it's phenomenal. Him and Alice Cooper did phenomenal work on that album.
Sweet.
I mean, that song.
Well, I mean, like to be real, I don't think like when you have artists like Chris Cornell, he made albums like Black Out the Sun, and like when he made that. By the way, guys, don't quote me on that. I fucked that up. Way back. So like one of my favorite Audio Slave songs is Black Hole Sun.
Won't you come?
Black Hole Sun, won't you come?
Yeah, that's probably my favorite song by them.
I don't mind stealing bread.
It's shit like that, man. In music, like nowadays especially, we need that soul. And it really, and like Lane Stanley, that dude was a troubled human being.
Why I need you, Will. That's why I need you for this thing I'm doing. I need you, buddy.
I'm here.
Well, I need you. You better drop some vocal tracks. Make it happen, baby.
Oh, well, dude, you break out screaming. I think Will's gonna come out screaming like Rob Zombie and fucking Alice Cooper. Because remember when Alice Cooper tried to scream and it said, yeah.
Yes.
Dude, my favorite Alice Cooper song, just on a side note, sorry, Will.
You're good.
Is I Feed My Frankenstein.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Frankenstein.
Boom. Yeah,
every time I hear that song,
not to cut you off,
I go fucking Wayne's World.
It's Wayne's World too, man. Well, like, fun fact for you. Like, Feed My Frankenstein premiered on Wayne's World 2.
Yes.
So, like, that's why it was in the movie. Like, he was, like, going, like, this is my new shit. Like, I'm going for it.
Right.
And so when Wayne's World 2 came out, it was a movie for metalheads.
Yeah, it really was.
It was like Airheads, dude. It was... All right. Anyway, Will, your list. Tell me.
Yeah, your list. Sorry, Will. We didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'm not going to talk about the first ever concert I went to because it wasn't rock or metal.
I forgot to do that.
It was a fucking country concert.
Who did you go see? Who go ahead?
I was fucking 7.
Who'd you see?
I went with my parents, and it was
Trace Atkins?
No.
Oh.
I can't remember everybody that was there, but I remember the headliner was Brooks and Dunn. For any of you guys that listen to country, my parents were in the country. Like I said, I was fucking 7.
No, just kidding.
It was at Hershey
Stadium.
You had to, right? Like,
yes.
That's where I forgot to show it, but that's where I've seen Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, and Joan Jett. I did have to push it. If you watched the Motley Crue episode, folks, I did show it there.
Sorry. I definitely don't remember all the concerts I've gone to, so I'm gonna literally go through the ones that like popped into my head. I may have been in like 9th or 10th grade. I went and saw Nickelback and Shinedown. And to all you Nickelback haters out there, fuck you, because Nickelback is a great band.
That baby's balls.
Whoa, all right. You guys are fired. You guys are fired. I need new people.
She's sitting on my kitchen counter reading a book. What she heard, even though she had her headphones in. If you fucking hate Nickelback, suck a dick.
Will, you're fired. I need a new ghost. Ghost. I need a new ghost. I need a new co-host. If anybody's out there that wants to join, Will and Joe can both leave because they love Nickelback. So
after this episode, y'all ain't gonna see me again.
Hey, dude, like, I can't even talk shit, man. One of the first songs I learned as a bassist was "Because of You" by Nickelback.
Great song.
It was a great song. It really was.
So yeah, that was I was in high school for that.
Where did
I
you
can't remember. Where did I don't even, dude. Half of these fucking places I went to, I don't even remember.
Did you go downtown?
I don't think it was at the arena.
Damn. Where the hell did they play at?
Columbia? What's in Columbia? I forgot.
Merriweather.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was Merriweather.
That's where I'll go to the M3s.
I seen Bret Michaels at the Maryland State Fair. That was pretty good. I grew up listening to Poison. I was a little. When?
When?
I don't even remember.
I know that about Will. You listened to Poison when we were teenagers, homie.
I love Poison.
Oh, I still listen to Poison.
I still listen to them. I still listen to Look What the Cat Jacked In.
Dude,
Nice.
I'm not even gonna lie. Oh no, that's an Alice Cooper song. I'm retarded. I mean, never mind.
Poison.
Hey, bro.
Um,
It was an Alice Cooper song. My bad.
I seen Ozzy Osbourne at a wrestling event. At this point in time, I was done watching wrestling. I came to the
Not
conclusion.
worthy.
Right.
Will, show your feet.
Yeah, y'all don't want to see that.
Take money. You wouldn't
I might make money on it, so you guys never know. I might start a feet channel.
hang in there. His
Well-
own fans will be at the end of the channel.
Feet pics only. Anyway, yeah, at this point in time, I was done watching wrestling. I came to the realization, and what I'm about to say, y'all, for those of you that are big wrestling fans, if you guys get offended what I'm about to say, feet. No, not feet.
Bro, they're your actual.
I came to the realization that wrestling at this point in time was fake. So, for those of you that still think wrestling's real or, all that, eat a dick. But anyway, so
That
I was
baby
in-
balls in layman's terms.
No,
I was in like 7th or 8th grade. Are those Ultimate Warrior socks?
yes,
Fuck yeah.
I told you. I told you, bro.
So yeah, I was in like 7th or 8th
man.
grade, and I think it was SmackDown was coming to Maryland, and I found out, and I heard through the grapevine that through 98 Rock, a Baltimore rock station, for those of you that don't know, that Ozzy Osbourne was performing. So I said to my dad, I was like, Dad, I want to go to wrestling. He's like, you don't fucking watch wrestling anymore. Why do you want to go? I was like, because Ozzy Osbourne's performing. That's the only reason I want to go.
Oh, bro, dude,
My
Will.
dad looked at me. He's like,
That's
okay,
wild.
you're my son. I'll get tickets. We can go.
What
So yeah, I saw Ozzy Osbourne.
what album was he? I'm sorry to ask questions.
Whatever.
Oh, there he goes. Look, mid fucking stroke too.
Mid fucking stroke. All right, y'all. I'm gonna answer Kyle's question when he comes back.
It's
Kyle,
all
can
right.
you hear us?
Hey, while we have a moment, this is brought to you by Hair Gel.
Kyle's back. Fuck yeah.
What up, brother?
Fucking
Yeah,
I quit.
better
So to answer your question, Kyle, the album that was out at the time, because it was in 2007, it was the Black Rain album when the song "I Don't Want to Stop" came
I
out.
don't want.
So yeah, that was when that came out, and I believe I was in 7th grade.
Damn.
So and then I didn't go to concerts for a while. Then I went when I was in the Army. I spent a couple weeks at a base in Wisconsin, and when I got there, they're like, "Hey, you guys hear about the free concert that's going on tonight?" I'm like, "No."
How fucking normal did you feel, by the way?
I felt kind of stupid because I didn't know about it, and I'm like, "Well, who's playing?" They're like, "Oh, 3 Days Grace." What? They're like, "Yeah, 3 Days Grace." I was like, "And you said this concert's free, right?" They're like, "Yeah, they're coming. They're doing this for us." I'm like, "Fucking bet, let's go." So yeah, I got to see 3 Days Grace. I think that was my first time seeing 3 Days Grace for free. And then I think I saw them again later on, like a couple years later. I think with Seether. I don't remember where.
Pearson.
It probably was Pierce. It may have been Pier 6.
Caesar was with Skillet last year at Pier 6 Pavilion. Get your
I went.
That's
and
you,
saw,
dude. Who the fuck just announced that like a Turok guy? Oh, hey,
I did.
Here is a band that I saw that guarantee you, I know Kyle hasn't seen. Joe, I know you haven't seen. In 2015, I went and seen Rush. in
Band?
Bristow, Virginia. Rush, the band, yes.
Will, let's give a
That
backstory
was
on this.
shameful, homie.
Okay.
When we worked together, yes, folks, that's how we met.
Yes.
We worked together.
That is how I met Kyle, y'all. We worked together.
I was a landscaper for his job.
We worked at a boatyard.
Yeah, worked at a boatyard. I was the grounds guy for that job. But anyway, and we were talking about concerts, and he said the Rush one, and I was like, ew, Rush. And he goes, fuck you, dude. And and I swear to God, Joe, I was like, I like this guy.
I like him, right?
He stands for what he likes, just like me. But yeah, that's what we joked about. And he was like, you don't like Rush? I was like, nah, I'm not right. Well, fuck you, buddy. And I'm like, damn.
Will, bro,
Yes.
have you evolved since we were teenagers, dude?
Have I what?
Have you evolved since we were teenagers, man? You had the same attitude.
I don't think so, because he told
A
me,
little bit.
you don't like Rush? Well, fuck
Him
you,
in
dude.
prime time.
Well, anywho, go ahead. Where did you see them at, Will?
Bristow, Virginia, or Bristol, however you say it.
Jiffy Lube.
Yes, Jiffy Lube.
Yep.
And I think I also saw Slipknot at Jiffy Lube as well.
No, I have not seen Rush.
Hold on, I want one. Thanks. So yeah, I've seen Slipknot. And then also in 2015, I found this concert through Facebook, I think. I don't remember where. But it was called Rock Allegiance, and it was where was this at? It was in Pennsylvania somewhere. But before I show off the shirt,
That'd be the funniest shit if it was in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
No, it wasn't.
Sure.
Chester, Pennsylvania.
Chester.
Yeah.
So before I show you guys the shirt, I'm just going to read off the bands that were there: Rob Zombie, Korn, Godsmack, Five Finger Death Punch, Papa Roach, Bring Me the Horizon, In This Moment, Atreyu, Hollywood Undead, Saint Asana, Pop Evil, Nothing More, Butcher Babies, Art of Dying, Glorious Sons, Temperance Movement, Charm City Devils. Charm City Devils, y'all. Y'all married folks that watch this podcast. Y'all know who Charm City Devils are.
God, I love Charm City Devils. Love you, John.
Yes, and my fiance is friends with the drummer from Charm City Devils.
No way. You're friends with John Allen?
Jason.
Oh.
Devour the Dead.
Oh,
But anywho, that's awesome.
I'm going to love this next one because this was the first time I ever saw them. From Ashes to New, Unlocking the Truth, Dorothy, and more. They couldn't fit all the bands on the shirt.
Dorothy and who?
Dorothy and more.
And more, like more bands.
Oh, Dorothy and more. I'm like, well,
What the fuck kind of name for that is, right?
Shows we went to?
Actually, no, we haven't. Because I haven't had any horrible shows.
Okay. I don't remember when this was. I want to say it was 2009, maybe. I went to go see Five Finger Death Punch at Bourbon Street. So first off, you already know how bad that venue is for concerts. It was them. They were great. But
Landshark?
OTEP also played.
OTEP.
I don't like her voice. Like, I just feel like she was trying too hard. I don't know.
You know about the new Linkin Park singer?
No, OTEP.
OTEP.
Oh, OTEP. Oh, yeah.
No, Joe
Like,
was saying
years
that's
ago.
how he feels about this new singer for Linkin Park.
I don't feel that.
Well, no,
There's only
I think she gets like, I loved her like when she made tracks like Confrontation. And like, well, they were like from my
Well, I
sister.
say, like, I didn't go knowing any OTEP, and
Oh, my bad then. My fault.
and I only know the song Wildflowers, and I don't like it.
Oh, dude, you guys gotta listen to like shit like OTEP, like the little blonde lady, right?
I don't know. I didn't like her voice enough. I don't
Okay.
know. And this
So-
was 15 years ago. No, yeah,
So-
15 years ago.
I'm a giant fan of OTEP. I literally bought her first album on CD. So if
Sorry.
No, I'm not.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. What happened?
What happened?
Oh no, I just don't know. That was it.
Oh,
it-
okay.
She's just not a fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My bad then.
Just like
No,
us
you're
with
good.
Nickelback, we just don't understand them.
Well, I do to this day. I think Theory of a Dead Man is Canadian Nickelback.
Ooh,
But they're a good band.
First off, I've seen them 3 times. They get better every time.
No, they're great. I'm not talking shit.
I'm gonna say, look, when we go to Rockville this year,
They will be there.
oh, they will be there.
I
So
think
this will be a 4th time.
I think they'll be
But
there. I could be wrong.
I'm
Let me
excited
look at
for
that again.
seeing Newfound Glory for the 3rd time.
you
Which
gotta go see Exodus.
Exodus.
I don't think they're there the same day. I think
No.
Hey.
Gotta go see Exodus and Havoc.
Just
I
call
don't
it.
know if Theory's going to be there. I don't remember.
I'm-
Yes, they're there. They're there. English, motherfucker.
Do
They're-
you see-
English.
Yeah,
English.
they're there. They're
English.
there.
Thursday.
Not English. English.
Is YouTube can I talk about my beverage?
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Average.
Kyle puts the must be older than 18 tag on this.
What the hell is that hippie shit?
Prison? Does it say prison?
It says Prison Palace.
Oh yeah, it's gonna put you in prison.
It is it's the smoothie series. It is a smoothie style sour ale with pineapple, mango, and passion fruit.
That's
And
So good.
on a scale of 1 to 10 skulls, what's it at?
Exodus is playing the same day as Theory.
About an 8.5.
8.5 skulls, folks. Go get some. And no, I'm not paid for it.
Is this an IPA?
No.
fair enough, Kyle.
You gotta go see Exodus, Dead Heat, and Havoc. You got to. You got to.
Hey.
You got to.
Hey, while we're recommending things, just so when we're on it.
Color by Numbers, the best book at Ollie's.
Hold on. I got something I'm not recommending.
I almost got Will
I
to
have
spit
a-
on wherever he's
I have a
recording this at.
de-influence thing. Don't buy these. They're terrible.
Ooh, I
Are
was
they
about to, but I
still-
got Cookie Crisp instead.
The cookies are good. Cookie Crisp, they were out of them at the store, so I had to get these.
I'll
for the
trade
baby.
you.
I
Look, I'll
just
show you. I'll trade you.
If this motherfucker
Oh, geez.
sell-
Kyle's
Cookie
going
Crisp.
to get the head of some shaman.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I will trade this for a lot of things.
Kyle's sending me a jean jacket that I'm going to turn.
Oh,
into a
shit. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I'll trade
I
you.
would
You want
trade this
some?
for that any day of the week.
Come on.
Maybe he doesn't like this.
Yeah, he don't. He ate them when I gave them to him
Oh,
earlier.
maybe he didn't like them yesterday.
He ate them.
You want some?
So,
I'm not a
Well,
fan of it.
I just have a slight recommendation for all of our followers and listeners. How you all doing?
Color by Numbers.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, all right. Yes, guys. Every hour on the hour.
Well,
We're on
no,
the
there's
hour.
no hour. Everything is all fucked up.
Oh, that's right. We're all fucked up. We're
on 43 minutes.
Kyle left the call.
Yeah, you left the call like 6 times.
Kyle left the call. Like it completely exited him out.
Subscribe.
What she said.
Hey, if you want to listen to me ramble more like an asshole and listen to Kyle nobody's talking about, will be a good boss. Hang in here.
Will was
We're
a
doing our
phenomenal
best
person.
here.
Subscribe, people.
Okay, now
Please.
your recommendation.
Okay, what is your
All right,
recommendation?
Joe, what's your recommendation?
Oh, also, I have a slight recommendation because Cookie Crisp and that weird ass, like, why spell crumble that way? Crumble has an E in it.
No, Crumble Cookie, the store.
The cookie place that's down here.
Honey Bear, I've never been there. Sorry, well, I'm just playing.
It's okay. You called me worse.
Hey,
You've
while we're
definitely called
recommending
worse.
things, I heard of this great author. His name is Joseph Toft. He wrote
I've
this.
heard of
awesome-
this guy.
He's a great guy.
Oh,
He wrote this awesome book called Tales from the In-Between. You can find it on Barnes & Noble and all that other happy horse shit.
Read it. Read it, or we will find you.
If you like
And I will
H.P.
make you-
Lovecraft,
and I
you
will
like
tie
horror,
you down, and you
fucking
will
do
listen
it.
to Nickelback. I will tie you down, and you will listen to Nickelback. Buy Joe's book,
Yes, buy Joe's book.
or
Buy
I'll
it,
tie you
because,
down.
God damn it! If you don't buy it, I'll just make another one until you do.
But so getting back to Rock Allegiance, and I can show you guys the shirt. Here's the front.
2015. Huh. And where was this at?
This was in Chester, Pennsylvania.
Sorry, that's right. Duh. Pay attention.
And then the back had all the bands.
That's a sweet ass shirt.
Shit. Oh, dude, I forget I'm live sometimes. Oh, damn.
Shit.
No, you're good.
Get up being recorded, y'all.
Shit,
You're
shit,
good
shit,
with this
shit.
angle of shit.
I know I
So-
cursed like a grandfather, don't I?
One of the other bands that wasn't on the shirt but is part of the and more is Hollywood Undead. First time I ever seen Hollywood Undead. And they had an after party, and the after party was Steel Panther. So that was the very first time I ever got to see Steel Panther.
Death to all.
Korn, when Korn performed, it was Jonathan Davis and his wife, may she rest in peace. She passed away in 2018. It was their anniversary. So while they were performing, Jonathan Davis actually pulled his wife out on the stage while they performed. I can't
Hit her
remember.
upside the head with the anvil, like.
No, I can't remember what song they performed, but she came out on the stage. You know, she said hi, and she stayed on the stage while they performed one of their songs. But yeah, that was cool. I paid for a meet and greet. And I mean, if y'all really pay attention, y'all should honestly know out of the bands that I mentioned that were there, who I did a meet and greet with. And please forgive me, my ex-wife totally screwed up this picture, and I'm so upset, and I try to keep it in the best condition that I can since, because it is ripped here and it's crinkled in some spots. But I met Rob Zombie, y'all. Very first time I saw Rob Zombie, I met him.
Is that John 5 signature?
Right here. That is John 5.
Right here.
John 5. All right, let's see. So you got John 5 right here. Rob Zombie up here. I have that same signature. Y'all will see it in another episode. It is permanently on my skin. Y'all will see that in another episode.
We got it. What a goodie.
So what they did is they tried to fucking signature where they are. So you got Piggy D and Ginger Fist. Piggy D and John 5 are no longer with Rob Zombie. So even though this thing is not in the greatest condition, I have a rare fucking photo of the band back from 2015.
Don't sell that shit.
He said,
I don't plan on it. I'm not. It'll never be sold.
Don't sell that
And
shit.
like I said, my ex-wife, I don't know. She fucking got pissed off, crinkled it. It's ripped in one of the spots, maybe two
Sounds
spots
like
actually.
territory.
I also had, and I'm still fucking irritated about it.
Don't talk about it. I don't want you in a bad mood.
The girl that I was with, I got a shirt. It was a nice shirt. It was like a white shirt with Rob Zombie on it and had like black quarter sleeves. And I got him to signature that. I got him to sign that, but the girl that I was with at the time, she fucking took it when her and I broke up.
I know that feeling. I lost a couple band shirts that night.
Yeah, so that
I've lost a couple bands to some girls.
Right.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I hoped way more for that joke, y'all.
I got it. I lost more bands because of girls. Yeah.
No, bro, I gotta laugh. Homie, Kyle told me with his face, dude.
I gotta keep a straight face because the last one I had a straight face when he made a joke was when he was talking about the Korn singer brought his wife on stage and
so during that meet and greet with Rob Zombie, it was just supposed to be Rob Zombie and the band. Well, for a specific reason that y'all will see in another episode,
which I can look.
I was the reason why Rob Zombie told security or whoever was handling the whole meet and greet,
Didn't ya?
to go get his wife. So we got to meet Sherry Moon Zombie. Thanks to me. Y'all will find that out in another episode. Why?
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
Right. I can't wait either.
He said I can't wait.
So I
That's-
saw
I
Five,
got that
Five
shit.
Finger. Five Finger Death Punch was there, and they also did a meet and greet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think I ran to go grab a drink or something, and I didn't realize it at the time. But after I was done getting my drink, I didn't realize Five Finger Death Punch was either leaving their meet and greet or heading to their meet and greet. And I cut off Ivan Moody. Like I cut him off.
Walked off of, yeah.
And
You
I
doing,
didn't
bro?
mean it. And it kind of clicked with me. You know, I kind of looked back and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh, wait, you're Ivan Moody. And he's like, yeah, you know, nice to meet you. And I was like, no. I was like, it's nice to meet you. I was like, I was in the this is when I was still in the Army, and I told him, I was like, look, I was like, it's an honor to meet you. I was like, you know, I really, really appreciate what you and the band do for the military. Like, you guys are so supportive of the military. And I told him I was in the Army, and he looked at me and he's like, you know what? He was like, we don't have anything to give you at this moment. He was like, but I want me and the band to personally shake your hand and say thank you. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? You guys don't have to do that. I was like, you guys don't. And he's like, no.
Great way to go
We
about
want to. He was
Yep.
like, we want to.
Absolutely.
So the band literally took 2 to 3 minutes to shake my hand and say thank you. And Ivan then, before they walked off and said, hey man, because he looked at me, he's like, hey man, he's like, they were heading to their meet and greet. He's like, we're running a little behind on the meet and greet. He was like, thank you again. He was like, I'm sorry we didn't have anything to give you. I was like, no, it's fine. I was like, I get it. I was like, but you guys taking the time to stop, shake my hand, and say thank you for my service means the world.
Well, dude, like, to be honest, as a musician, like, that is something that every human being strives for.
Yeah.
I mean, they get to just go around the country and play music, and
Right.
to
Well,
remember.
Play music, bro. It's like playing music is the objective way to look at it. So like when you look at something and when you connect with a person, and like I can tell you from both being a musician, munition.
Munition.
On that,
Nice.
motherfuckers.
Nice.
Wait, that you did?
I'm drinking Grandpa's old cough medicine there, Kyle. So as a musician and a comedian, the greatest thing that can ever occur to a person, me in particular, is that we connect to you. So like I think that's I think that is like truly fucking phenomenal. Well, Ivan Moody has always been like so incredibly ingrained into military culture.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, as
He
much crap as sorry to cut you off, Joe. As much as
No worries.
crap I give Five Finger Death Punch, that is one thing that I do say that some bands should do is salute and to say thank you.
Warriors, man.
Yes.
Yes, because without them doing what they do, put their lives on the line for us to do, even for instance, for this, you know, we could do this.
We can do
Right.
this. And
Yeah. If it wasn't for them, we couldn't do this.
Yeah, we couldn't do this. So, I mean, I do appreciate.
And
and I stand on this, Will, and I
Okay.
appreciate you as a serviceman too.
thank you.
All military members out there, thank you
Yep.
for allowing us to, like, you guys truly like fought in the trenches for us to be able to do this.
Yep.
Yes.
And
That's one thing that Will can say when I text him on, like, 4th of July, Veterans Day.
Sorry, I haven't, homie.
No, you're
It's
fine,
just-
dude.
Is just, I mean, Will can contest. I do say thank you. You know, I do.
Trust me, and not to cut you off, Kyle. I mean, this past Veterans Day, I got a lot more thank yous from people than I have in a while, and it shocked me a little bit, but then I kind of realized, I'm like, you know what, actually maybe people are finally starting to realize, like, if it wasn't for us signing that contract and, you know, giving our life pretty much away,
Yeah.
we wouldn't be able to do the things that we're doing. Like, we wouldn't be able, us three wouldn't be able to do this podcast right now.
I wouldn't dress how I'm dressing right now.
Correct. And dude,
I wouldn't.
like, and I say this with full due respect, and I genuinely mean this. My mentor was a fucking Army Ranger. Richard Stastinsky. If you guys ever heard of him, look him up.
I feel like I have.
This dude was a fucking Army Ranger. He taught me everything I know about being a man, where my dad failed in every other way. These guys, they teach it's a different world for them. So when, like, every day if they go out there and they put their lives on the line, so we can sit here and we can bullshit, and you get to sit here and make me, and like not make me, because you know that's something alcohol.
Joe, I want you to bounce on your head and sing the alphabet. Now, go.
Brother, I hate to let you down. I will let you down worse than Biden did.
Oh no!
And I think this country needs to remember that to remember the soldiers that built this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I genuinely stand on that. And these warriors, the only reason they are these warriors is because they have the ability to do something that us civilians cannot do. So
you know, just kind of stay on this subject before we go back to our main topic.
Well, my wife is like texting me like crazy. I gotta get off here as soon as that's okay.
Oh no, you're good. If you need to go, you're good, buddy.
No, go for it.
So one more thing I want to say before we get back on the subject, and I understand Joe has to go. One thing that I learned, especially after I got out of the military, was trying to separate the two. You know, because what they teach you going all the way back to, you know, basic training is they're made, you know, basic training or whatever it's called throughout the other branches, you know, they're breaking you and they're rebuilding you back to the way they used to be, or the way they want you to be, or how the government wants you to be, however you want to put it. You know, when I got out, I just, you know, it was so hard to deter the two, like civilian life and military life. Like it's so hard, you know. I had to kind of combine the two and mold them the way I want to be. You know, so yeah, because they make you to be that stone cold killer, have no emotion, thing like that. And
not how people work, bro.
Yeah, and it's just not how the real world works, you know. And I mean, I'm one that don't show emotion, and I kind of still have that mentality of, you know, don't show emotions, or, you know, because it shows a sign of weakness. You know, I live in that mentality, you know, pain is a weakness leaving the body, which it is true. It really is. But yeah, it's kind of hard to.
Question.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Will, not to cut you off.
Fine. No, you're fine.
What's the purest form of war?
That's a good question.
Well, the answer it was, I believe it was either Friedrich Nietzsche or Xu Zhan.
Okay.
The purest form of war is one-on-one.
Yeah, that is true.
And it's because nothing is so as personal. It's nothing like, you have to think, when these kids go overseas and they fight in these wars, and you have to think about things, and this is our audience. Hear me on this.
Right.
Before you criticize our soldiers and you criticize our government, imagine putting yourself in this place where you have to go to a country that you've never been to, trained to use weaponry that you've never seen in your life for most people.
Yeah. It's true.
And your sole objective is to kill another human being whom of which you've never seen in your life, don't know the name of, don't know anything about. It's those core principles that defines a genuine soldier. And it's so before you come home, and when these kids come home and you see them, and you're wondering, like, why aren't they doing something with their life? You have to think their entire mode of transportation in life was built up to that moment. And then you just send them on reserve, you send them home, and then you wonder why shit happens to them.
Yep.
It's crazy to me. Like, I like seeing Marv. Like, Marv was this guy was pretty much my father figure. He taught me everything. My dad didn't teach me how to shave. Marv did. And so when I saw this guy and I saw this dude saw every moment of his life during the war. This dude was in Operation Sandstorm. And he did crazy shit, and you saw it on his face. So what happens to them when they do their purpose, and then when you bring them home and then you guys just say fuck it to them? What happens to them? Are these forgotten warriors, or are these forgotten warriors? Like, that's the point. You feel me?
Yep.
Respect these motherfuckers, because they're the reason they built this shit that you stand on.
That's right.
Anyway, sorry guys, but
No, you're
no,
good.
I gotta get out of here.
Definitely got to watch this episode when it's released, because I have some good ones that I still have to mention. But I
Thank you,
understand
Joe, for coming on. I appreciate it. Sorry for the craziness of
Not
being.
at all. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you,
No
Will.
problem.
Thank you, Kyle.
We will see you next week.
See you next week, brother.
See you guys. Behave, y'all.
I will.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, me too.
Can I spell behave? I don't know. If I can't spell it, I can't do it.
That's what Google is made for, motherfucker.
Very true.
This is a-holes.
Deuces. All right, y'all. So, like I said, my list isn't completely done yet. Where was I? So, Rockville. That was also the year of 2015. Forgot one prior to 2015. Metalheads, please don't come for me for this. This was before I really truly got into rock music again, and that's what I really mainly wanted to focus on. I was a juggalo. You know, if you guys don't know what a juggalo is, it is pretty much a follower of ICP. So I listened to a lot of ICP when I was in high school, before I decided I wanted to listen to nothing but rock and metal. But I went and seen KMK, or Cottonmouth Kings. I saw them, and I got to hang out with them after the show. And, you know, Cottonmouth Kings, their emblem kind of looks like a pot leaf, kind of ish. So yeah, when I hung out with them after
It's
their
a
show,
Canadian.
I got to smoke with them, so that was pretty fun. And then also in 2015, I went and seen ICP at Baltimore Soundstage. I saw them with POD and another Juggalo band that a buddy of mine is part of, called Isolated Beings. So yeah, they were really good. That was my first time seeing ICP live. First time experiencing a Faygo shower and all that happy-go-lucky stuff. And yes, if any of y'all metalheads know who ICP is, yes, I did paint my face. Did not paint my face like Shaggy 2 Dope or Violent J. I painted my face like Boondocks. So yeah. And then I don't think I went to any concerts. I think that was my last concert of that year. 2016, I went and saw I Prevail with Blackstone Cherry. That was my first time seeing both of those bands. And 2017, I went and saw Metallica with Avenged Sevenfold at M&T Bank Stadium, where the Baltimore Ravens play. I don't think I went to any more concerts after that. And then I think my next concert I went to, and this is where I have the most things that I got from that show was when Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson did their second tour of the Twins and Evil. And I don't know if you can see the price of the ticket. That's not the price that I paid. That was the price for for each ticket each. I think that says, it says $203.
Yeah, $203.
I bought them off a friend of mine, who, I won't even get into why this person sold me those tickets because it was kind of personal business. But yeah, so but let's just say I bought those tickets for cheaper than what they got them for.
He did one of these numbers.
Yeah, it was one of these. Yeah. I'll say it because I don't talk to this person anymore. It was a friend of mine and my ex-wife at the time. She found out her husband, I think, cheated on her or something. I don't know, something along those lines. It may have not have been that. But yeah, he bought them for her, or she bought them for him, and she's like, you know what? I paid like $500 for these. I'll sell them to you guys for like $250. I said, fucking bet, let's go. Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson. Seen Rob Zombie before, never seen Marilyn Manson. Love to see Marilyn Manson. Come to find out, when we got there, we got a bag full of goodies each, and I guess you could say this is like a bookmark.
That's pretty cool.
Rob Zombie's on the one side, and it says row 666, section 55, seat 10. It's got Rob Zombie on one side, and then it has Marilyn Manson on the other side with the same information on the bottom.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then I also got this patch that says Twins of Evil, Hell Never Dies.
Hell Never Dies Tour 2019.
2019, yes. And then I also got these pins that I have yet to open. And I've had these for almost fucking 6 years. So the first one is Twins of Evil with Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson. Twins of Evil. And then I believe, it says Twins of Evil on the bottom, but it's Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson as if they were the Shining Twins.
That's sick.
I actually have that as a shirt. I'll show that in another episode. I actually may have worn it for an episode. Don't remember.
I don't think you have.
If not, I will show that in another episode in the future. Don't worry.
You got 3 to go.
Yes, you guys have 3 to go. So, so it was Palad Royale, I think that's how you say the band. They opened up, and then it was Marilyn Manson, and then it was Rob Zombie. And for those of you that don't know, they've never seen Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie is very notorious for saying he's done. Like, he's done. The show's over, and everybody's like, this happened the first time that I saw Rob Zombie, and I'm like, bro, what? Are you fucking serious? Rob Zombie's not done. He hasn't played fucking Dragula yet. What the fuck? Lights go out, blah 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 blah, and then all of a sudden you hear the beginning of Dragula. So Rob Zombie has a habit of doing that to end out his.
Does the fake encore, leave the stage, and come
yes,
back. Yeah.
Yes. So
Kiss did that when I seen him.
Yeah, so Rob Zombie does that, and it is pretty kick-ass. I have a bunch of videos on my phone from there, or from that. And then, I didn't go to any concerts for a while. Actually, I lied. I went and seen Theory of a Dead Man I think it was for free. I don't remember. But they perform at the Ravens kickoff. I don't know if it's every year, but this year they did it. They did it for like a couple years, and then I just happened to go one Sunday when I was going to a Ravens game. Saw them. They're pretty good live. I like them. And then I didn't go to any concerts for the longest time until 2023. I've been in Florida this will be my 4th year. I learned about this concert in 2021 when I moved down here, and it's called, if y'all should know, I talk about it damn near every episode, Welcome to Rockville. So when I found out about it, I didn't really have the money at the time to go. Then the following year, still didn't really have the money to go. And then I went in 2023. 2023, when I went, I only went one day because Rob Zombie was the co-headliner. And my dad was the one that introduced me to Rob Zombie. And I wanted to see Rob Zombie with him at least once. about a month, maybe 3 weeks before the concert, my parents bailed on me, so I went with it was me, my fiance, and two of our friends. I'll name a few of the bands that played that day. Slipknot was the headliner. Rob Zombie, Queens of the Stone Age, Trivium, Bullet for My Valentine, Suicidal Tendencies, Black Stone Cherry, and let me see, Brutus. Vended. Vended is Corey Taylor's son's band. God, Corey Taylor's son sounds just like him. Great band. You guys should check it out. So yeah, we went just one day, and then before I get into the last concert I went to, I want to jump back to 2017 because this one slipped through my head, slipped out of off the back of my head. I was supposed to go to Hershey again to go see Linkin Park, Blink-182, and Lil Wayne. Yes, everybody, I know Lil Wayne's a rapper. When I listened to rap music, I was a fan of Lil Wayne.
Why is he Bill?
I don't know. I don't remember why.
That's a Bill.
So I had tickets to go, and I really wanted to go to that concert because I'm a big Linkin Park fan. And I'm like, all right, I've never seen Linkin Park. I want to go. I think it was like a month or two before the concert is when Chester Bennington committed suicide and everything. Linkin Park, I don't think Linkin Park canceled that tour. But they did. I'm sorry, they did cancel that tour. And I wound up selling my tickets because I didn't want to go. And excuse me, guys, I got to jump back another year because I don't know how the hell I forgot about this concert because it was the first time I ever saw them. In 2015, I also saw Motley Crue for their final tour.
Whoa, they came back.
So yeah, and there's all the tour dates. I saw them with Alice Cooper.
How much did you pay for that tour shirt?
I don't even remember.
No. When I seen him at Hershey, I paid $50.
Sounds about right. I think that's probably how much I paid. So yeah. And then okay, so we can jump from 2023 when I went to my first Welcome to Rockville to last year. Last year was my first year going to all four days. I know I talked about it in previous episodes, but we'll go through the headliners one more time for all 4 days. Day one was Motley Crue. Day two, Limp Bizkit. Day three was Foo Fighters, and to close out the weekend, the headliner was Slipknot for their 25th anniversary tour, where they broke out the red jumpsuits again. Few bands that I can remember off the top of my head that were there. Disturbed was there, Falling in Reverse, Slaughter to Prevail, Tech Nine, ICP. So that was my second time seeing ICP. Saliva, I already said Disturbed. Drowning Pool, Skillet, Bad Omens, Black Veil Brides, Bad Wolves, In This Moment, Kerry King, Sum 41, Cypress Hill, Jelly Roll was there, POD, and those are the only ones that I can remember off the top of my head. I wanted to go see Steel Panther again. Last year they played in Orlando the day before my birthday, December 13th. Wasn't able to go to that, but I've seen them before, so I'm not really upset about it. And then you guys know, because I've mentioned it, like I said in previous episodes, I'm going to Rockville, Welcome to
Oh,
Rockville.
hold on. You're gonna miss the jump. I was gonna get into the next segment.
Okay.
What are concerts that you want to go to, or are you planning on going?
The only one that I'm planning on going to, and the only one that I can say I want to go to, even though I'm going, is Welcome to Rockville. I will be going all 4 days. Me and my fiance Sarah will be going all 4 days. Sarah, out of the 3 years that, for the 2 year, well, 3. This will be her technical 3rd year. Out of the 3 years, Sarah has only gone to 2 days. She went to the day one in 2023. She was not able to get off all 4 days last year with me, but she managed to get off work early on Saturday of last year because she wanted to see A Day to Remember and Foo Fighters. But this year, her and I will be going to all 4 days.
Nice.
Together. Yeah. So any of you guys that watch this podcast that are going to Welcome to Rockville, leave a comment. Be like, hey man, I'm going too. Maybe we'll run into each other. Just maybe.
That's what's up.
But yeah, that's the only concert that I'm going to this year so far. It is kind of hard for me to go to concerts, or me and Sarah to go to concerts, due to the fact that we have a 3-year-old son. So whenever we can, we try to go. But Rockville, as long as I'm living in Florida, I will forever go to Rockville.
Totally understand.
Depending on how good the lineup is, which this year's lineup is pretty good. There's a bunch of bands that I have never seen and that I want to see. I will read off the headliners one more time for you guys for this year. I can say this year because it is officially 2025. For day one, the headliner is Shinedown. This will be my second time seeing Shinedown, and I cannot wait. Day 2 is A Blast from the Past, Green Day. Never seen Green Day. Pretty excited to go see Green Day. Day 3, not really excited about it, is Linkin Park. Probably going to skip it. Probably, I may stand all the way in the back and listen, but yeah. The original songs that they're doing, with Chester doing the lyrics, just don't sound right. I only like one song off their new album. Not a fan of the chick. And those of you that are going to come for me, oh, she's not that bad. Eat a dick. Not a fan of her. My opinion.
If you haven't watched it yet, that is 3 times that saying has been said. No, 4 times. Sorry, 4 times.
And then Sunday is Korn. And this will be my second time seeing Korn. But there's a shit ton of other bands. I've read off the lineup. In previous episodes. If you guys don't go back and watch the episodes, that's your fucking loss. Google it, because I probably won't read the lineup again until it's closer to go, and that's not for another 4 months and 5 days, because it is May 15th through the 18th. I probably won't read off the lineup again until the episode before I go. So yeah, go back and watch the episodes if you want to hear the lineup. Or Google it. Up to you. How about you, Kyle? Do you plan on going to any concerts or want to go to any concerts this year?
I'm going to start with, I'm hoping I can get to go to Iron Maiden's 50th anniversary for the Run for Your Lives tour. I'm hoping that they come back here or somewhere closer. I really would like to go see them. Ones that are I'm still waiting. As Will has been said, I'm still waiting for dates for the M3 Rockfest. I'm still waiting for that. But I do want to go to the Maryland Death Fest, which has some thrash bands that I want to go see. Atrophy. Obituary. And you know what? I can read off that lineup.
Kyle also wants to go see Motley Crue when they're performing in Ocean City, Maryland this year.
Oh, yay. Most definitely. Sign me
Kyle
up.
definitely wants to go. I also think Nickelback is going to be there too.
Yeah, Nickelback
He
is
definitely wants to go see Nickelback.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um why can't I find the lineup here? But anywho, I do want to go to the Maryland Death Fest. You know what? Here's the lineup right here. Here we go. Thursday. Nope, that's Friday. Here we go. Friday, Obituary. I want to see Obituary, Atrophy, and Tankard. Which Tankard is a German thrash band. Of course, they're from Germany. They're coming here at Power Plant. I'm pointing in the sky like I'm here. But Power Plant, Power Plant.
Power Plant. I love Power Plant. I was a fan of Power Plant too.
I did hear that they are closing.
Yes.
And Ram's Head as well.
Yes, I was going to say I did hear.
So this is one hoorah. Right. Saturday, you have Razor that I want to go see, and Hyrax, which replaced Sadist. But I'm excited to see Hyrax. And also, as I was talking to Will off camera, that Hyrax is coming out with a new album in February. Pre-order is somewhere, guys. If you want to buy the pre-order the new album, get it.
Do it.
And that is May 24th. And yeah, May 23rd and 24th is the Maryland Death Fest. I'm planning on going to those. I'm planning on going to the M3 Rock Fest if the lineup's good.
If they ever release the dates.
If they ever release the date. I'm not going to shoot those shots, but get it done.
Any of you guys that watch this are associated with the M3.
Get it done.
Get it done.
Get it done.
But yeah, so that's the concerts we've either been to, performed at, and we want to or wish to go to this year.
Yes.
Like I said when I started my list, I probably forgot a few. Shoot me for it.
I did as well. I know for a fact I forgot some, but
actually, I don't remember what year I went, but I saw Kid Rock and Leonard Skinner at Merriweather.
I love that place. Oh, there's another another show that I forgot to say. It was my birthday. I forget what year it was, but I'm about to say the band's names, and Will's probably going to laugh, but I did not see the headliner. I left when I got done seeing this band. I seen Cheap Trick play with Rod Stewart.
Interesting.
I did not stay for Rod Stewart. I swear. I seen Cheap Trick, seen them live. They were phenomenal. First time seeing Cheap Trick. It was I wore this, as you see, and I was sitting next to a group of ladies, and I got up, got my jacket on, and she's like, "You're leaving?" I'm like, "Yep, I seen Cheap Trick. I'm out." "Oh, you're not staying for Rod Stewart?" "No."
Nope.
But yeah.
Nice.
Want to go on the S&G segment now, Will, for a little while?
We can go on the S&Gs for... we'll run up till midnight. It's almost midnight our time.
That's cool. Yeah.
Kyle, is it still fuck the Steelers?
Yep. You know
it. Ravens all day, buddy. I am
Where's your purple at?
I didn't want to torture you. I was going to wear some purple tonight. I was going to throw one of my jerseys on, but I didn't want to torture you tonight.
What is the shirt of the week?
My shirt of the week is actually a shirt that I bought, or Sarah bought me at Rockville last year. It is my tarot card of The End. The End. and it's got the Grim Reaper, and like overshadowing it is like the Donnie Darko bunny.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah. But
My shirt
yeah.
of the week is 97underground.com, Baltimore's Pure Rock Worldwide.
Fuck yeah.
They helped me. They helped me out a lot on some shows.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't wear any Ravens attire today because it's bad enough that after the game, you know, and we beat you guys, I'm gonna torture you probably for a couple weeks about it.
You know, there's a button where I don't have to answer to nobody
That is true.
because I know for a fact everybody will be on me.
I'm sure Savannah will be too. I will text the group and tell Savannah to tell you, like, if you just stop, like, if I keep seeing that you're reading my text messages but not answering me, I'm gonna text the group and I'm gonna tell Savannah. Even though you can read the group chat, I'm gonna still direct that text message to Savannah and tell her to tell you I said Steelers suck, Ravens win.
Now let's just say it's the other way around. Are you still gonna?
I will take anything that you throw at me.
Oh, I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm just gonna be shocked.
I mean, look, if you guys do wind up winning, I will be shocked. What the fuck? One of my son's toys just went off. That was weird.
Yes,
It was extremely weird. My son's been asleep for like the last hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
And that's live on camera, folks.
Right.
I'm really since everything's happened, I hope that other hour was recorded.
I believe it was.
Okay. Because if not, I don't know. But I can also, speaking of the SMGs moment, I can talk about next week's.
I had Sarah come out here. Hey, Kyle as my witness. Kyle, you heard something go off, right?
No. Yes, I did. It was his toy. Not his toy, but William's toy.
Went off. Is it on? What the fuck did it randomly go off for?
It did. I swear. It went on. You'll have to watch the episode.
An alarm set for 11 something at night?
It turned off.
Oh, it turned off. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, sorry, Kyle. What were you saying?
Are you good? I was saying next week's episode is covers.
Yes, covers.
And I want to say how I want to run this episode.
Yes.
Even though this is Will's idea, but I think
okay, yeah, it was.
How I want to run this episode next week. We do have our top 5.
Okay.
And we can save them for our rotation because I do want to go, round robin. Somebody go 5, somebody back and forth. But also, I want to show you can start with your top 5, and then your next round you can talk about where am I going with this? My brain. Decent covers that you're okay with, but you don't have to make a top 5. You can mention it. And bad covers, like songs that you're just like, why did this band cover that song? But that's next week's episode. Yes, you do a top 5, but you don't have to start. You can start with a top 5, or you can start with a decent cover or a shitty cover or whatever. That's next week's episode. And I think it's going to be a fun one.
I think it's going to be a fun one, too. Like, I got to dig deep into the covers that I know.
It is definitely going to be a good one. Because, like I said, only 5. Since Will likes to do 5s, I'll keep going with 5s.
It just makes it harder.
Yep. And I think the next episode after covers is also going to be a good one, too.
Yes, I agree. Definitely agree, because that's going to be another top 5.
Yep, another top 5, another list. So next to our homeworks, the other one is pretty much just listening to people talk, talk another story time. The one after that is another story time.
Yes.
Pretty much just
Yeah.
another top five, another top five, and another top five. Which I mentioned this one today to Will for the last episode. No, it's not our last episode, but it's the last episode that we have on paper, folks. I think that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a hard one.
That one is going to be a hard one. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a hard one.
But yeah, back to the cover ones.
You have to text me that idea again because I kind of lost it in our text messages.
Oh, okay. I will send it to you right now.
Perfect.
But yeah, back to next week's episode. It's going to be...
Yeah, covers, guys, covers. That's right. Forgot about that. Yes, now I remember. Yeah, so I know a few covers. I like a lot of. My hair's kind of just going.
That's all right. My hair's, as Will noticed. I think we weren't recording, but he noticed. He was like, "Kyle, did you straighten your hair?" It's like,
Did you notice Kyle straightened his hair? Sarah noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a good amount of covers. One song that I can think of right off the top of my head that'll probably be on my top 5 list. That were covered or that were covered, that song that was covered twice. That will probably be on my top 5 list. One of them may be an honorable mention. I don't know. No, it'll probably break my top 5 because I really like both of them. Ones that I don't really like.
Those are going to be really easy.
Sorry. Sarah asked me what cover, so I had to kind of get out of the view of the camera and mute myself.
No, you're good. You're good.
But yeah, so
there's some bad covers.
There are some bad covers.
Why did certain bands cover that song? Now I'm going to say this: the covers that I think are bad, that you, the fans, or Sarah, or you may like by a certain band that covered that song, you'd be like, wait a minute. Wow.
What's the band?
Judas Priest.
Okay, see,
I'm going to leave it at that. There's one bad cover that I'm like, why did they do that? And probably the fans know while they're watching this episode where I'm going with this.
My one bad cover is by Limp Bizkit.
Ooh, really? Yeah.
I don't like, because didn't they do Turn the Page also?
I think so.
But no, Behind Blue Eyes.
You don't like that?
No, I don't like the cover of it.
Uh-oh. Sarah, are you free for next week so you can talk about your bad cover episode?
No, I work, but I'll probably get off early.
Okay.
Oh, good question.
Did you see that text I just sent you?
Yes.
That
Motley did a couple bad covers.
Oh, they did all bad covers. Every cover that they did.
Really? You're saying Helter Skelter was a bad cover?
That sounded like Suck a Dick.
Decent. That's like that's an cover for me.
It's been covered twice.
It's an cover for me, so all their covers. Wait, you just wait. I can't, even though as much as the fans know that I love Motley Crue. Wait, I can't wait to open a can. I can't wait.
What the fuck was I about to say?
Will knows exactly what the first cover that I'm going to say is the shittiest cover, and I'm going to mention it. The first one. Will knows
yes.
With this.
I think I know which one. Yes, I do. I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah. Like I said, Helter Skelter is a decent cover. It's not on my top 5, that's for sure.
Do you like the Beatles version?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's for me.
It's alright.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Going to the record store tomorrow?
If not tomorrow, I'm going to try to go Sunday.
Savannah said, well, I have to go tomorrow because my CD's in.
Oh, that's right. Right. I remember what I was going to say. Do you want to, since Joe said that he's off on Fridays, do you want to push the podcast back to Fridays, or do you want to continue doing it on Saturdays?
We can do it on Fridays. It's fine with me.
All right. I'll let him know. I'll shoot him a text tomorrow and let him know.
We can do it on Fridays.
I'm cool with Fridays. Trying to think of anything else. Ozzy did a cover, didn't he? What did Ozzy do a cover to?
He did a lot.
I was gonna say I know it was a lot, but I'm trying to think
There's
of
a studio album that's dedicated to covers.
Really? That I did not know.
Just say Ozzy. That album is full of covers.
I think Rob Zombie's only did one cover. Well, no, he's done two that I can think of off the top of my head.
Kiss did some. Some.
I didn't know Kiss did some.
They may make it on the list.
I learned tonight when I was looking up one of the years of a Five Finger Death Punch album that I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
I have to give this song a try. It came out in 2023. Rob Zombie and Five Finger Death Punch did a song called Burn Motherfucker.
Oh.
I don't know how the hell I did not know that.
I'm
going to have to give that a listen tomorrow.
2020,
that is.
23. Oh, my hair's frizzen. Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to give that a listen for sure.
No. Did you listen to those albums I sent you?
Yes, I did. Are you talking about the
3 I sent you? The 3?
Yes.
The 3 albums, also, the ones I didn't know that came out in 2024.
Yes.
The Evil Dead. I was like, dang, Evil Dead came out with this studio album. That album rips.
I didn't know that. It does. It was really good. What else was I going to say? I'm trying to think of like covers off the top of my head. We mentioned this on another. I mentioned this on another episode. Pop Goes Punk. Great cover albums, depending on if you know the song that's being covered and if you like the band that's covering it. And some of them you might not like. You might have not have heard of the band, but give them a try in covering the song. Those are big. A few of those songs may make it onto my list. It's gonna be hard to pick 5. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I'm gonna do on ones I don't like. That might be a little hard. Actually, I have to really look into it. There's one band called Our Last Night that I listen to. They do a lot of covers. Let's see. The main covers that I can really think of is they're like, I can't say rap songs, but they're kind of rap songs. They did Bye 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 by is that NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Whoever the fuck it was, I don't remember. They did that. They did a cover of that. They did a cover of Heavy, the song that Linkin Park did before Chester Bennington passed away. Hotel California.
By the Eagles.
Yes. Lose Yourself by Eminem. Son of a Sinner by Jelly Roll. They covered that. And the Suicide Hotline number that oh shit. Give me a second. I will figure out who sang that song. I want to say it was Logic, but I could be wrong. Actually, it may have been Logic that did the Suicide Hotline number. But it's a song about pretty much telling people, don't commit suicide. Our Last Night did a cover to that, and I think they did pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's gonna be hard for me to pick 5 that I don't like, and it's gonna be pretty hard for.
You don't have to pick 5 you don't like. You can just throw out ones.
I might just throw out, pick a five that I like and just do a shit ton of honorable mentions, because it's kind of hard. I mean, like, I know probably pretty much a good amount of the ones that you don't like are probably going to be the ones that I don't like either. Yeah.
I mean,
like one Motley Crue song, I can't remember the name of it off of the top of my head, but I remember who did the original song that they covered it by. Fucking hated it. And then I think everybody says Metallica's Garage Inc. That's a whole cover album.
That is all covers, and I'll say it. Metallica is a great cover band. They do great covers.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then there's some covers on the 598 EP too. Have you heard anything on the 598 EP?
I don't think I have, but I've heard good things about it.
There's some good covers on that album too.
Avenged Sevenfold has also done a bunch of covers as well. So,
Guns N' Roses did some covers too.
Yes.
There's a shit ton of covers right off of the album Spaghetti Incident. So.
Godsmack covered a Metallica song. A lot of people don't know that, and I think they fucking killed it. Killed it.
Godsmack also covered a Led Zeppelin tune too.
What song was that? I probably know as soon as you say it.
What's that?
What song was it?
I have to do my homework. Hold on.
No, you're good. Yeah. Rob Zombie's.
Oh, Good Times, Bad Times. Duh.
Oh, that's God. Great song. Great fucking song. What Godsmack song were you and I going back and forth about that you said you weren't a fan of? Was it Under Your Scars? Or Stars? Scars? Or was it fuck. Legends, or was it Legends Rise?
Legends Rise.
Yeah, Kyle's not a fan of Legends Rise, guys. I like it.
Like I said, Godsmack is really good writing the dark tunes.
Yes.
And when they write Legends Rise, it's just like...
I think the very first song I ever heard from Godsmack, or first 2 songs I heard from Godsmack were I Stand Alone and I Fucking Hate You. I was just like, fuck yeah, I can get it, I can definitely listen and get down with this band,
Serenity was the first one that I listened to. Serenity
is a good song.
I Stand Alone, Voodoo.
Voodoo is a fucking great song.
What's the other one?
I don't know how I feel about Voodoo too, though.
No. I think what they were trying to do is I think they try to pull a Metallica where Metallica did Unforgiven, and then Metallica did Unforgiven 2.
And then did
And
they do
yes,
Unforgiven
Metallica
3?
did Unforgiven 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe
Yeah,
Unforgiven
yeah.
3 is on Death Magnetic. I think. No,
Yes.
Unforgiven 2.
I thought Unforgiven 3 was on Death Magnetic.
Okay, so Unforgiven 2 was on.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
I think Unforgiven 2 was on Death Magnetic. I think. You know what? No, Unforgiven 2 was on one of the
Reload.
load.
It was Reload.
And then Unforgiven 3 was on
Magnetic.
Death Magnetic. Yep. Yep.
And to kind of hop back to Godsmack. Going back to Voodoo. You guys don't know? Voodoo is a song about heroin, I think.
Yep.
Yep. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't fucking know that. Guns N' Roses' Patience has been, I think that's been covered a few times. Chris Cornell covered it. Fucking killed it.
I can't stand Patience.
Why?
I just can't.
But why?
That 3-minute whistle. It's like, come on.
I heard that, I don't know how true it is. I'd have to Google it to find out. But somebody tried to tell me that Patience was written because they were waiting for their fucking drug dealer.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't, because
I thought it was hilarious.
they were the prime heyday.
Yeah, they were. But yeah. So yeah, that's what episode 7 is going to be about.
Lucky 7.
Lucky number 7. Damn, guys, you guys have seen our ugly faces for fucking almost 7 weeks. And for those of y'all that continue to watch our episodes, we appreciate y'all. We really do.
Yes, I do.
But yeah, so I mean, I think that'll be it. Because Kyle, we've been on for 3 hours and 5 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna end it on this one since you love doing it.
Guys, you know what it is. The end of the episode, what do I always say? Subscribe. Like the videos, comment, see the views going up. And guys, we're really, really hoping that episode 1 hits 100 views soon. We really do. And also, go watch episode 5. Go watch it. Fucking
Yes.
great.
It's a great one.
And like I said, me or Kyle will have to drop in the comments mine, and well, you guys will see mine once I comment. You guys can click on it, but I will have to drop Joe's channel name for his channel in the comments. That way you guys can click on his and drop a subscribe button, or drop that, hit and smash that subscribe button for his channel.
Ring that bell.
Yes. Hell, guys, if you guys really like our episodes, turn on the notifications. That way you guys know when the episodes are uploaded.
Yep.
This episode, due to our technical difficulties, will be broken up into 2 episodes. We are sorry. Shoot us later.
No, it's gonna be on one video because I can import it together. I did it. Okay. I did it the last time for New Year's. Remember?
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yes, you did.
That one took forever.
I believe it. So yeah, guys, that's the end of episode 6. Hope you guys like this episode. Hope you guys are interested in hearing what we have to say for episode 7.
Yes.
7, guys. Fucking 7.
And also drop in the comments on shows that you're planning on going to or shows that you've been to.
Yes. I would like to know if there's anybody out there that's been to Welcome to Rockville, or if you're going to Welcome to Rockville, because you never know.
3 on my end.
You might see this face, or you might see his face if you guys are going to any of the shows that we're going to. And you guys will also get to meet, if you guys want to see this face, if you're going to Welcome to Rockville, and you happen to run into me, hey, say hey. But like, hey man, I watch your YouTube videos. Well, fucking thanks. I would, if you are going to Welcome to Rockville and you recognize me and you see me and you tell me that you watch these episodes, I will we might become friends, because hey, you're supporting us and we appreciate it. You guys will not only get to meet me in person, but you guys will also get to meet my fiance in person, who likes to make who likes to make appearances in episodes. So
experiments. Shit, makes experiments.
I don't know why I said experiments. Yeah, appearances, not experiments. So yeah, and with any of you guys that are going to M3 or Baltimore Metal Festival,
Death Fest, Maryland Death Fest.
Baltimore Death Fest, or Maryland Death Fest.
Maryland Death Fest.
So yeah, if any of you guys that watch these episodes are going to that, you guys will get to meet Kyle. Fuck yeah.
Get to have fun. Like I said in the first episode, you come to a show, I will treat you. I will.
Right, yeah. If you guys, any of you guys that watch this that are going to Rockville, if you run into me, I might buy you a drink. You never know. Just because, hey, you're watching these episodes, I might buy you a fucking drink if you drink. If not, I'll buy you a water or a Gatorade, because it's most likely going to be fucking hot.
Please hydrate.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, guys, definitely leave in the comments what concerts y'all have gone to, what concerts you guys are looking forward to, and if you're going to Welcome to Rockville, or Maryland. God, I'm going to keep butchering that.
Maryland Death Fest.
There you go. Hell yeah. And for those of you that are interested in going to Welcome to Rockville, I know today the putting $1 down for layaway ended. Actually, it ended yesterday because it's technically midnight our time, so you guys lost out on that one. I only have three more payments after my next layaway payment comes out in a few days. So yeah, in April those will be paid off, and then like a couple weeks before, actually right after that, they might actually ship them out right before I make my final payment. But yeah, a few weeks before Rockville, I will be getting mine and Sarah's wristbands.
Oh, and he gets to show them live on the camera.
And yes, I will. Yes. When I get them, I will definitely make sure I show them off. I'll show you guys the envelope that they come in.
Oh, he's even going to do an unboxing.
Right. I'll show you guys the cool envelope they come in and everything. So yeah.
Is that a vacuum?
No, that is even though my son's sleeping, we let the movie Cars play.
Oh, I thought that was a vacuum. I'm like, okay.
But yeah, guys, with that being said, we're going to call it a night, and we will see y'all next Friday.
Yes. See you next Friday. See you guys.
See ya.